Hi guys, Miss J again here. Today we are dealing with a very sensitive topic. We are dealing with post-traumatic stress. In particular, we are relating this to the havoc COVID-19 has caused almost in every household. There is death everywhere. When we turn to our families, when we turn to our jobs, there is death in almost every household. And this is causing a lot of stress and a lot of post-traumatic stress because death is actually in itself trauma. So far, we've covered several techniques that we can use to help our friends or to help ourselves to cope. But unfortunately, I have worked in drug and alcohol rehabilitation centers where people who have not been able to cope with death are rehabilitated. And this is simply to say that alcohol and substance use usually do not always eliminate the pain. They may temporarily shield you from the pain. They may temporarily make you feel better, but eventually and in the long run, you're going to need to face the situation as it were. So I want to speak to us today and say that if you have been using alcohol, that's okay because you didn't know otherwise. And it's okay. Sometimes the pain is too much. There are people who have to see a doctor because it's bordering on depression. The pain is so much. And again, we said it's okay to feel our pain. However, it's all right now, after this knowledge, to know that it is not always going to be completely helpful. And some people have ended up being addicted to drugs, substances, and even prescription drugs because they could not get themselves out of them. So if you're one of those people who maybe you're trying to use alcohol or these substances to cope, I'd encourage you maybe to find alternative methods of coping. We've already discussed some of them, and if there's any that you feel you can pick, that's okay. But I encourage you again to please, if you can, don't start or don't try to go to alcohol, don't try to go to substance abuse. A doctor may wisely put you on a prescription drug, but it's also good to be careful not to get addicted. So what are we saying today? We are saying that when dealing with post-traumatic stress, because the pain can be immense, you may be tempted to rely on alcohol or substances that help you feel better, but do not, if you can, make it a habit because addiction is real. Addiction is terrible. To get out of it is really hard, and it can become a disease. So we don't want to jump from trauma to getting addicted and then getting sick of maybe an addiction. So I encourage you guys, please, if you know someone who needs this help, pass the word around. I hope again that you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.